All right, folks, this is question number 1 in the January 2017 Algebra 1 Regents. We're going to go through each question on this test. Each one's going to be a separate video. So let's take a look at this first one. And the first question is, which expression is equivalent to 16x squared minus 36? And you'll notice all of the answers are in factored form. Okay. So there's a couple of different ways we can go about this. The first would be to factor our original expression. If we're going to factor our original expression, we're going to first take out a GCF, which in this case would be 4. Okay. And that's done by dividing each by the greatest common factor, each term, and bringing it out here, thereby not changing the expression. So 16x squared divided by 4 is 4x squared. 36 divided by 4 is 9. So we have 4 times 4x squared minus 9. And now you should notice that this right here is a difference of perfect squares. It is a difference in that it is a subtraction. And both 4x squared and 9 are perfect squares. And the property for that is if we have x squared minus a squared, we can factor that into x minus a times x plus a. So in this case, we take the square root of 4x squared, which would be 2x, and the square root of 9, which is 3. And there we have it. Now, don't forget the 4 at the beginning of this. That's still part of the factored form from the original one, so that is part of our answer. If we say the expression is equivalent, that means the value must not change. So 4 times 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 3 is our correct answer. And since it's multiplication, it is commutative, so the order does not matter. So the answer is choice 2, not choice 1, despite the fact that the 2x minus 3 appears first, because the order does not matter. The second way to do this is a little bit more convoluted. Not so much because it's difficult, but because it's tedious, and that would be to essentially take each answer and FOIL it out until one of them is the correct answer. So we could do that, and we call this back solving. That is using the answers to determine which one fits best. Choice number 1 would be 4 times 2x minus 3 times 2x minus 3. Be careful here not to distribute the 4 to all 4 terms, because then in effect what you're doing is actually distributing the 4 twice, once to the first term, once to the second term, and then multiplying both of them by 4. So you'd actually be multiplying by 16. If you're going to distribute the 4 first, you got to do it only to the first term or to the second one. My personal recommendation here is to just do the FOIL first. So I would do 2x times 2x, which is 4x squared, minus 6x, minus 6x, and then plus 9. And then combine the inside, 4x squared minus 12x plus 9, and distribute the 4, and you will find that you get 16x squared minus 48x plus 36, which is not the same thing as our original answer. So we know it wouldn't be choice number 1. The next thing would be to try choice number 2, which, if you followed our steps earlier, we already established is the correct answer. This would be a good way to verify that it is indeed the correct answer. So go ahead and again FOIL out that inside. We'd get 4x squared minus 6x plus 6x minus 9. The minus 6x and the plus 6x add to 0. We're left with 4 times 4x squared minus 9. Now we can distribute the 4. And we get 16x squared minus 36, which is exactly what the question was asking to find the equivalent expression to. So you don't even need to test the remaining 2. You know that the answer is 2 because we have found the equivalent expression.